Hey guys, so I'm here with Snakedude1814, and today we're at Dylan's house for a tour of ADJ Exotics reptile breeding facility and setup.
So yeah, I mean, really what it is here is for people that are on my channel, you know that I have a friend named Dylan. We have our little business called ADJ Exotics, and we actually do geckos at the moment. We're breeding African fat-tailed geckos, hopefully leopard geckos soon.
Yeah, I'll be taking care of that, yeah.
And then we've also got some really nice crested geckos.
Yep. So if you guys do want to buy from them, any of the geckos that we've shown here that are babies, we currently have, I think it's 5 crested geckos you guys have?
I think 6 actually. We've got quite a few crested geckos for sale now.
So if you want them, he'll let you know the prices, and they'll be in the
we'll leave an email in the description below. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's show you some geckos, huh?
Yep, let's get to it.
So first off, in our breeding process here, we actually got a pair of African fat-tailed geckos. I've shown them before on my YouTube channel.
So what are the genetics on them though?
They are both 100% het for Oreo. So we've got our male here. As you can see, he's got a genetic stripe on him.
Yeah, you're all taking.
So it's actually, that's just a trait. So hopefully when we breed them, I'll try and grab the female right here. But the end result is hopefully that we'll have 50% of the clutch be genetic stripe, and then 50% just be plain Oreo like the female here. The stripe is just a trait, so you either get it or you don't.
Yeah.
It's very unique, especially with the African fat-tailed geckos, which is why we're working with them.
So she looks a little bit thin. Is there any reason for that?
She recently laid an egg, actually. We currently have 2 in the incubator. One was laid yesterday, so I'm trying to be very careful with her because I don't want to stress her out too much. Her tail's a little bit thin, but hopefully after giving her some wax worms, we can fatten her up.
All right, and so the Oreo babies, is there anything special with that? What are the costs on that for anyone who's looking to purchase them once they do hatch, if we do get any?
A normal Oreo will sell for about $800. For me, you know, I'm looking to get them out to breeders, especially with my friend Dylan and I, who are breeding these animals. So really, I mean, we're still discussing cost, but we'll probably, instead of making you pay full price for about $800, hopefully we can sell them for maybe $600 or maybe $650. So a little bit more reasonable, but still worth it for the price of the gecko.
Any other tips you might say about African fat-tails if anyone was looking to keep them?
Definitely higher humidity, similar temperatures compared to a leopard gecko. You know, we have them on a hot spot of 90. They use belly heat from heat tape, but definitely humidity-wise, they like it a little bit higher. We keep ours with about 60% humidity. We let that drop down in the wintertime, so that way they have their cool down period, and they've started to come out of it. So we're keeping them more humid again, but definitely when it comes to breeding, you want to lower that temperature and humidity and rise it back up.
Alright, so with that, I think we're going to go move on to some of the leopard geckos they have, so we'll be right back with that. Okay. Alright guys, so before we go to the leopard geckos, I just wanted to say that I will be taking them over, which is why they're dear to my heart, because currently the male leopard gecko that these 2 females would be paired to is a normal, I believe, or a high yellow. Either way, it would not be very, very good breeding, yeah.
The genetics just
don't work very well. You'd get normals that aren't trempers at all. You'd just be hets, and it'd be kind of annoying to breed. So that's why they are not currently breeding them here at ADJ Exotics. So let's go right into them here.
Yeah, so we've got them in this upper rack above the African fat-tails.
All right, so Snake Dude, why don't you take the jungle?
Yeah.
I got the Murphy's patternless.
She's a gorgeous gecko. I love that pattern.
Yeah, she is nice. So you can tell them about the gecko you have.
Yeah, so it's like, while you're trying to wrangle her, this here's just a albino jungle tremper. She's a gorgeous gecko, really. It's like our goal is to hopefully have Jason here at Herp.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Herp Edit, or what's your
channel?
Herp Prediction. Sorry, I couldn't put the words together.
Yeah, that's okay.
You'll be getting a tremper male, hopefully, right?
Yeah, some kind of variation of that. I don't know, maybe a Murphy's patternless. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, they are. Just albinos in general are gorgeous. I love that Murphy's patternless, though.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's one solid color, and it's just something about leopard geckos that are one solid color.
But going on to me getting a male, we are actually going to be going, both of us are going to go to NRABC in Tinley Park, and that is where I will be picking one up. And so plan on looking for that in the future on my channel and Snakedude1814
Yeah,
channel.
I always vlog whenever I go to reptile shows like that, so You know, if you don't see me there while vlogging, you know, you'll see the show on the YouTube channel. And what is it? Oh, it's almost a month away, actually. It's coming up soon.
It's less than a month. It's like 20 days or so.
Oh, I'm excited. Like, it's a huge show.
So, these are the breeders that we currently have. They have not been... They're not proven breeders yet.
No, but...
So, I'm gonna see if I can get some babies out of this. And then when that comes in about a year, I'll let you guys know. So, we're gonna put these guys back and move on to the Cresties, which are the large part of the breeding project here. Alright guys, so I'm here with Snakedude1814, and now we have the breeder Crested Geckos. So I'll let you explain a little bit about those. Right now, this Harlequin's fired up, as you guys can see.
She is looking absolutely gorgeous. But, I mean, obviously, we've got a breeder female Harlequin. For those of you that know my channel, I have a young Harlequin at home. Mine's got a little bit more orange in her, though. This one's got almost like a gold. Jeez.
Yeah, she looks nice.
She's beautiful. And then right here, we've just got our male. We can tell he's the male, one, because he has his tail missing, but two, he's got that hemipenal bulge at the end of his tail, or where it should have been. But he's just a patternless, nothing too fancy about him. We got him this way here at ADJ Exotic. I'm still getting used to the name.
Yeah, we just made it up, so.
But yeah, and then we've got our female dye color with a little bit of Dalmatian spots, not enough to actually consider her a Dalmatian.
She's got about 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 10. Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty awesome, and they have produced for us, so we do have some babies for sale. We'll leave an email in the description of this video.
And we're going to show the babies after these guys, but do you have any advice for people who would like to buy them?
Honestly, it's like Crested Geckos are super easy. I like them because they do not require insects in their diet. You can give them a fruit-based powder like Pangea or Repashy. However, really, they're just easy to take care of. They do like it a little bit more on the humid side. If you look at our adult setup right here, we have it covered with saran wrap just to hold that humidity in. Even at home, that's how I have my setup, and it keeps the humidity at about 70%, which is where you want it. I really wouldn't let it drop below 60 because they really need that humidity to stay hydrated, and it also helps them shed their skin. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's about it. So now we're going to move on to the babies that ADJ Exotics has produced so far of these Cresteds. We are having some trouble right now. Like, we have too many babies and not enough space for them at the moment, so that's why these guys are not currently paired together. Also, it's not necessarily the best season for them, so we're going to be going on to them now, and if you guys want to buy them, again, hit up the email down in the description. Alright guys, so we're here with 2 of the babies we have. We have 1 that's a Harlequin, and then we have 3 that are, I believe, or 4 that are, I believe, patternless, are they?
Yeah, they're patternless. I tried to see if they had any Dalmatian spots. At the moment, with how small they are, it's almost impossible to tell. I couldn't even see any, and I even used a magnifying glass to see it. But yeah, we've got the one little Harlequin like here, like its mother, but most of them are patternless like the other mother. Again, if they have Dalmatian spots, you'll see that as they grow older, but at the moment we're assuming they're going to be patternless just like their father and the mother that laid them.
So if someone wanted to buy them, what would be the prices?
For a patternless, we'll probably charge $35. For this Harlequin, because I mean, Harlequins are a little bit more expensive, we'd probably sell her for $50, maybe $65. Really just depends. It depends on how fast she sells too. But right now I'll probably set her at $50 just because, again, she's just a normal Harlequin. She's not a partial pinstripe or anything super fancy, and she's not an extreme Harlequin either.
So you guys can't tell the sexes, right?
No, not at the moment. They are unsexed babies. It's really hard to tell when they're this little. Once they get to be about 6 months is usually when you can decide.
Yeah. These guys are really cute. Again, as I said multiple times in the video, if you want to get them, just email Dylan at the email that'll be down in the description below. And if you guys want them, just first come, first serve it'll be. So
yeah, pretty much. Put in your request, and Dylan, the other guy who helps breed us, will help you out.
One patternless is reserved, so we'll have about 4 geckos for sale at the moment. But we're going to go to the incubators after this, and we'll show you the eggs we have ready to be hatched, and that could potentially be your next pet.
Okay guys, so as you can see, we have our incubator open quickly, but here are 2 African fractal eggs. We have one is pretty much infertile. I looked at it, we candled it, there isn't really much of an embryo. However, she laid another one, and even though it looks infertile, we candled it, and there's actually suggestion of embryo growth. Now, we are incubating both just to see what happens, because as our first time breeding ever in Fat Tails, I mean, this could be the way.
Yeah, we don't even know if they're proven breeders. They're not proven breeders, so we don't know if they actually are fertile. But we're hoping. We got our fingers crossed because that was a mighty investment for them.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Oreo African Fat Tail Geckos are muy rico. But then over here we got a couple Crested Gecko eggs. The unique thing about Crested Gecko eggs is they can actually incubate at room temperature. If they're hotter, like at 72 degrees, then they incubate a little bit faster. However, it is the winter, and they might be slower, they might take longer, it really just depends. You guys remember last time when I watched some Crested Gecko eggs, it's kind of funny, the day after I returned them back here, they hatched. So it's like, they could have hatched in my own care, but nope.
So Alex, is there any, like, temperature specifications that get you, different genders? Like, are they gender...
Well, it's like, for female African Fat Tails, is actually if you keep them cooler. So again, we're hoping to get more females than males, and right now we have them incubating at about 87 degrees, which is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, that's right. That's right around for leopard geckos as well, this is where I will be incubating leopard geckos when I do produce them.
Yeah.
So, I think, didn't you say that the Harlequin had, eggs in it?
Yeah, we believe she might be pregnant again, so it's just more eggs on the way for, those of you wanting Harlequins.
Hopefully we'll get another Harlequin out of that, or 2 Harlequins. So, we'll probably come with you guys, we'll probably come with updates for you guys. Yeah, put it back on. We'll probably come with updates for you guys, on the babies, when they do hatch, or if they don't hatch. So look forward to that video in, I don't know, like a month or 2.
Maybe, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. So, I think we're going to end it right about here. So, make sure to check out Snakedude1814's channel. And if you guys, again, as I've said, stressed throughout the whole video, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it on his channel. If you want to buy any of the geckos shown, feel free, not the breeders.
Click the email below. Yeah. Click it. You want gecko, you click the email.
The prices, the prices listed will be plus shipping as well. So, I think we can ship, we can't ship international, right?
No, just US. So if you guys are from Europe, I mean, I'm really sorry. Yeah. I know I've got some European subscribers, but we don't have the capability at the moment to ship overseas.
So,
sorry. We
hope you find this video helpful and that you guys think, if you guys are interested in them, you'll see what we have. Feel free to leave your questions and suggestions down below in the comments, and see you guys next time.
Yeah, adios.